Good morning. Dave in Kentucky, coffee and getting a shave. All right, so we are going to be using Ethos Bay Rum. Frank's working on a bourbon Bay Rum he's had infusing. It should be ready in another month or so. Getting excited about that. Hey, Patrick, hey? Anyway, using a Nein custom with a silk smoke knot, and the other one I have from Patrick, I did get that bore knot out. That has been an issue, and I got one that I think I will be happy with. I just need to get it set. Thank you again, Patrick, for those things. Anyway, all right, okay, and so the razor we're going to use is a Eagle Deluxe set. So there you have it, and has the brush here. I've used it before. Basically, you unscrew this cap, pop the brush up, bring it around, screw it onto this side, and then the cap goes back on it. You can use it, but it loses hairs like nobody's business, and so it's just there because it's part of the set now. I do have some original Eagle razor blades. They are proprietary, and so of course I had to modify for this one to work. But how's everybody's weather doing where you're at, huh? I know, right? Okay, so let's get some lather going and we can talk while we do that. So, about 4 days growth. I've got to get back to where I'm shaving every day, because in February I want to do a February's with Frank. A little play on Fridays with Frank, of course, people that are familiar with that. Pinal County Sheriff's Department. It's a YouTube guy, traffic enforcement, and other stuff. Anyway, I wanted to do a February's with Frank because I've got enough to go different scents of his and have a different one every day and not duplicate during the month. And I just thought it would be neat. I haven't been shaving every day lately. You know, 7 years going not missing for nothing that I went through. Losses, family, surgery, multiple times. It's hard to believe I've got to this point. But it has been nice. There are times when I just push myself because I was like, well, I don't want to break the streak. Now that the streak's been broken, I'm like, it doesn't matter if I wake up late, or which never happens, or just wake up and don't feel like doing that. I'm busy with other things. Anyway, let me go over, hoping I can do that though. All right, so these are beautiful razors. Give you an idea what it looks like. I had to make a blade basically for this. Definitely a lather catcher. This is the bar, the thing that turns this up here to hold that in place once you slide it through these end things and get it against the stop there. While it looks crooked up here because of me putting that, well, I'll explain how I did that, but putting that back on, it doesn't matter. It's level down here along the blade stops. Took a gem blade, despined it, but saved the spine. Use a nibbler to cut off what metal I needed off the back until I got it to where it was going to fit in here. Put the spine back on it, crimp that back on, and then I was able to get a blade in it. So that's how I'm able to shave with this Eagle that has proprietary ones. And let me grab the weights compendium. There's not a lot of information, I'll just tell you right now, on the Eagle. There's pictures of them, and come on. I had looked at it the other day. There's no patent dates that I can see. Okay, here we go. So what they say here, Eagle, Safety Razor Company out of New York, single edge thin rib back blade, two-piece tubular metal or short wood handle, various sets: Eagle Improved, Eagle Jewel, Eagle Premier, Eagle Deluxe. I have the Eagle Deluxe. There's pictures of the various ones, wood handle, metal handle, and so forth. But no patent dates anywhere on here, which I thought was interesting. On this, all it says is patent applied for New York, USA, so it doesn't even have a date there. So obviously they went the way of most that have proprietary blades. They didn't last. I may get into getting some hones and being able to get original blades going again. To me, it's just easier to modify a modern gem blade, and then you can keep replacing it, and it catches the lather like a lather catcher should. So, weather. Here in Williamsburg, Kentucky, southeastern, we're right on the border of Tennessee, north of Knoxville. We're on the border though, if you come up 75, first two exits in Kentucky. That would be Williamsburg. But we were on the line close to it, and now they're saying rather than the foot or more of snow, we're going to have a bunch of snow plus a bunch of sleet, rain, and ice. The one thing I did not want, I don't mind being snowed in for a while because they're not prepared for it around here in these mountains. And I'm on my driveway, concrete drive it's pretty steep. So I don't mind getting stuck in. I just don't want to be without power. So I got my two generators out and made sure they're all up and running. We have a gas log kit fireplace that I run off of a couple 100-pound tanks of propane. Both of those are filled, so we're good to go with that. For the generators, I've got 4 or 5 20-pound tanks full, so we can deal with it. I just don't want to. You know, we got camp stoves for cooking. I've got the grill. We can manage. We can make do. So hopefully everybody else is preparing for, you know, and it's like anything. You prepare for it and hope you don't need to use any of it. But that beats the alternative of not preparing for it and needing it all. It can turn what would have been just an inconvenience into dire circumstances, right? So, already planning for not being at work on Monday. And I don't even know about Tuesday or there, because then they're calling for more snow. I don't know if it's much accumulation, but they're calling for more snow for us. They're showing Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as well. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have the week off. Be able to piddle in the shop. Get some things done around the house, maybe. So getting back to using some of my vintage antique stuff, it helps you appreciate these things were built well, quality. They're efficient, they're fun to use. If you don't want the really rare, hard to find things, perhaps like this, you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can find inexpensive older razors. I'm not against modern stuff. I have some. I've used most modern razors, either used or own them, even expensive ones. Enjoy them. I'm slowly decreasing. The point is, even if you don't have to be for one or the other. You can enjoy both. Man, that's a nice shave. Been a while since I've used this, so I was kind of wondering how the blade would be, but still in great shape. I'm trying to rinse the suds out of the back here. So this, you see, turn this and you'll see that move. Pulls that down. Pull the blade out. Definitely needs to be cleaned back there. That's what I was trying to rinse. I could see, I think. Anyway, so it wasn't hard to get that to fit. Let me get a rinse here. So while there's patent dates for this razor, you can pretty much guarantee it's from the early 1900s when the other stuff like that was being made. This was a copy of it. Nice one. Nice quality. Proprietary blades. Probably was the death of them. But anyway, there you go. Let me see. Witch hazel. So the weather's supposed to start here around noon today, I suppose. How about a couple dad jokes? I've got this disease where I can't stop making airport puns. My doctor says it's terminal. Oh, that smells good. How did Reese eat her ice cream? With her spoon. I know, right? Alright, what was another one there? Just to make sure everyone is clear, I'm going to wear my glasses. Okay, that's enough. It's enough, Dave. Stop. Okay. Thanks for joining me for a shave. I appreciate it. New subscribers that we've had recently. Hopefully you'll hang around. I'll continue to try and do these, whether people are there or not, just for the fun of it, as long as I enjoy doing it. But let's try to go through my older razors and share those, some of them, how I modified the blades so that you could use them. You see them at a flea market or something, pick them up. They're great razors, great shavers. Look at that. It took 4 days of growth off. No problem whatsoever, right? Give it the little look like Fuzzy does. There you go. Anyway, David, Kentucky, thanks for being here. Be kind, be safe out there, especially with stuff going on. Prepare for it. We'll see you on the forum.